Hi team, Ms. Vaughn here. Thank you for all of you who were able to get your proposals done. I left some comments for you guys on Canvas. The number one comment was that they were so good. The number two comment was that people who were waffling on what their second text is, you have to choose what that second text is before you're allowed to move on to the next process. So once you choose what that second text is, you need to redo your proposal, resubmit to then move on to whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, for those of you who did get the stamp of approval, your next step is to be able to find the evidence that you're going to present to us as the class. So think about like what parts of Beloved. Some of you guys have already outlined this in your proposal, so good job to those of you who've already done that. Think about the quotes from like the song or maybe screenshots from the film or the TV show, whatever it is that you do. And then also consider what background information we need to understand your comparison. So like, for example, if none of us have seen the TV show that you're talking about, what details do we need to know in order to understand the scene that you're going to have us look at, or the scene that maybe you're explaining, or the quote that you've pulled to be able to create that connection? What do we need to know? Also, just thinking about those of you who are getting your slides together, remember your slides are pretty much going to work how the proposal flows. So you're going to start off with the question that you're going to be answering throughout your presentation. Some people have also asked me, Ms. Vaughn, can I choose my own question that I want to answer? And the answer to that is yes, but it has to be approved by me first. And then you're going to explain your text. So text number one, text number two, and then do your basis of comparison. And your presentation should last you about 8 to 10 minutes as you explain. It's going to go by pretty quickly, especially for those of you who are showing us any short videos. But remember that your presentation has to be an actual presentation. So like if you have us watching 10 minutes of the show that you chose for your comparison, that's not an actual presentation. You're just having us watch 10 minutes of a show. So again, pick and choose the little scenes that you know that are going to be important for us to be able to understand. In your presentation, you can also weave in participation. So like if you want to talk about the two texts and then maybe show us that second text and then have us discuss, or maybe have us read a little bit and then have us discuss, that's a good interactive way to get us involved in the process and also use up some of that thinking, or like help us construct the ideas with you as the presenter. And you'll act as the facilitator in that moment. Okay, so to revisit, in case I lost you, check your comments on Canvas. If you got a yes or an excellent, move on. If you got a you need to choose, you got to choose and then resubmit, and then get started. Some of you just turned in blank proposals and you didn't even complete it at all, like you tried to trick me or something. So those of you who did that, you also need to redo your proposal. Okay, be nice to the sub, be nice to yourself, be nice to each other, and I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday. So Wednesday and Friday will be our last days in class for you to work on your final, get any questions clarified, and then presentations start next Wednesday. So Wednesday and Friday of next week are going to be presentations, and then we're done. All right, bye-bye.